Alright, time for another field test game. This time I'm trying out Black-Red Vampires because in my pool there's also an Innistrad set, and turns out the Toho sets also has some number of vampires and one vampire synergy card, so interesting to see how it's going to work out. Yeah. I mean, I guess this is keepable. I'm really looking for a one drop though, so I'll mulligan this and yeah, I'll keep this. I guess I don't need that many two drops. So apparently, whenever a vampire you control attacks, you may have a Gorge. I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to enable Gorge because discarding non-land cards it's definitely a restriction. I mean, it also draws a card, so. Anyways, okay, they're on the play. Whatever. Sure. They're going to, if they want to keep 5, they're free to keep 5. And now yeah, sure, whatever. So, turn 1, Festival Entrance. So the things that the Toho sets introduce is Festival Entrance, which is a fixing land for creature types. Although I don't think this card's actually necessary because, Vampires is just red-black, so it's only 2 colors, so you don't really need these sorts of rainbow fixing lands. Vampire, Awoken Ear. Every creature you control enters, this gets +1. That seems pretty powerful. Menaces too, so yeah, this is probably reliably swinging for 2 on early turns. A Personal Shopper. Cast a creature spell. Sure. Okay, La Mascarosa. So that is one of the cards in the Toho sets that has Vampire Synergy. Except I realized that this card actually kind of sucks because stat-wise it's kind of bad, and also it's not actually a vampire itself until later on. It's not a vampire in library, and a decent number of cards in Vampire Synergy cards key off being an actual vampire card instead of just a card that becomes a vampire. Anyways, I am fetching. What does this need? It needs double red. I'll just fetch red now, I guess. And I'll play out, you know what? Let's just try to push damage. They can't block this because it's Menace. Oh, I guess that does do the job. Maybe I should play out the bet. Wait, this thing isn't a vampire. I did not realize this guy's not a vampire. I played it in my deck assuming it was vampires. It was a vampire, and then yeah, okay. That's awkward. Never going ooze. Sure. Interesting card. They're just killing all my guys. Cool. I mean, yeah, I guess it makes sense that this thing isn't a vampire because it would be absolutely nuts if it was a vampire because then you can find itself and then this thing is already has pretty good stats for cost for something that puts you up a card. But yeah, probably means I should run less of these guys. That's whole entrance number 2. Mascarosa is really bad onto an empty board, I've realized. Yeah, this card really needs. I think this card should probably be buffed somehow. Anyways, play the vampire bat. Play the bat that's not actually a vampire. Grab a 2-drop because I kind of need 2 drops right now. Is it the rest? The rest on the bottom. Yeah. And pass the turn. I mean, yeah, that was really awkward that this thing isn't actually a vampire. Anyways, what does that do? Human Gym Bro. Sure. I don't think I put enough removal on my deck, so that's also going to be a problem. Do I want to block any of these guys? Not really. Oh, they're being buffed by. Okay, sure. Level counters. They get the souvenir going. This thing making a souvenir on every creature cast is pretty. I mean, that's a pretty strong engine. And now they have 2 different counter types on the ooze, which is yeah, a bit hard to figure out. Right. This isn't a vampire. Well, no, Olivia has haste herself, so she can just attack right away and gorge, which means I can probably just use it to discard. I can go 2-2 instead this turn. Is that better? It means Olivia comes into play on a better board state. And also that means I can use this to block some of these guys. I kind of do need to start blocking. I'll go. Actually, I don't have vampire out, so I can't use this for non-creature spells. I think I'll do this first. Yeah. Go this Initiate. What's better right now? When dies, create a treasure token. When this thing dies, when this thing enters, make it blood token. I think the flying guys are better right now, but not sure. Well, whatever. I'm grabbing this card, and I'm playing this thing. So at least this can trade, hopefully. Living the Yats out lifestyle. Sure. Johnny, okay. Hands enter tapped. That thing's going to get really scary really soon. X damage to. Oh, this thing can wipe my board. And they're going to kill that. Okay. That makes a token. Doesn't come with a token script. Cool. Does it not have a token? Black vampire creature token with lifelink. Vampire. black 1/1 with life link. I wonder if the token XML is actually broken and nobody noticed because people don't really know token XML is being broken. You know what? Let's just get rid of this guy because these vampire bats aren't going, or these non-vampire bats aren't going to be doing any synergies for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go down to 5. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm dead here, and I'm pretty sure my deck absolutely sucks. Thirsty. Okay, this card's actually pretty decent, but not right now. I can play it. I can play Olivia, swing into this, and then leave this guy back to. So that's definitely hitting me. I might be able to still be able to survive. Yeah, okay, whatever. Play Olivia, but if I draw land off this, I can thirsty work and like do something about that. So I have to gorge, which means I pitch this. Oops, draw a card. That's not useful. Okay, I think I'm just I can still block here and survive at 1 life, unless they have some way of killing the 1/1. Oh, okay, they're not doing that though. Yeah, they're empty-handed. Okay, good. I might still have a chance unless they. What are they doing? Okay, they're final forming it. Yeah. Oh wait, that thing gets buffed for it. I'm just dead here, right? Yeah. All right. Fine. I don't have a sideboard. Or actually, do I need to change up my deck? What would I be doing? Like, where's my deck? What does the curve look like? Yeah, the curve looks. Maybe you want more 1-drops. Like, go lower on these guys. Yeah, I should probably like make this sort of change. And also I should probably go down on the Alumni also is complete garbo, but yeah, I should keep it around to like test it at least once. And since I'm here, I might as well replace these Parasigns with Thirsty Work because that's like a better card. Right. Actually, isn't Indulgent Patrician kind of just bad? Right. To pitch a card, make it work. Remember, a player discards. Okay, it also drains opponent. Yeah, fine. But no, I'm starting on 2. I don't have a 1-drop. I think I really want a 1-drop here, so I'm willing to mulligan for it. Oh, that's bad. Ew, that's still bad. I'll keep this. Sure. Okay. Yeah. So let's see what happens if I actually get the vampire curve. Okay, tap there's more or more other. Okay, so Dream More Scarlet. I don't actually get to do that much if all I have is one other vampire. Oh, actually, Karumi kind of not so. If my opponent plays this many non-basics, that thing's going to be slinging around damage everywhere. Means I probably should cut this. Like, I should probably cut for the cards I actually want to test instead of whatever this is. And I guess that's an interesting dual land to tap your own things. Okay, I need to pitch something for this to work. I could just swing here. That's reasonably good. They take, play this, pass. What's that do? But what, okay, yeah, that's kind of scary. Oh, that's really scary with the souvenir tokens. But one more, okay, it's only +1/+1 counters though, so it's not the worst thing in the world. No, it means whatever gets through stacks up like 4 counters from the souvenirs. But if they swing both, at least Karumi eats up one of them, so that should be good. That becomes, I'll block here. I don't want this thing to keep getting at me. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3. Take 1. They're using up both souvenirs to turn this into a 4/5, which is pretty big, but at least it's better than a 4/5 ever-growing ooze. Coin Charai. Thirsty Work doesn't kill anything now because their guys are too big, but I can just keep swinging. Indulgent Patrician discarding Thirsty Work, putting a counter on all my guys, and then swing for yeah, that makes me able to swing past that thing. I think that's probably worth it. Yeah. Do this, pitch this, put a counter on all my guys. This guy should also get buffed there. Gain 1 life from that. And then just keep swinging. Now they have to figure out if they want to do the trade here. They're just taking. Okay, cool. Also gain 4 from Kurumi hit. Yeah, actually it is just Karumi going nuts because it's a 2/3 because it has lifelink and I'm buffing it. So then I can actually just have lots of life to work with. Fusion Maestro. Sure. They're swinging with this thing. I want to chump it. I think it's fine if I chump here because my guys are big enough and that forces trades from them on the backswing. Yes, I think it does. Oh, they're attacking with that. Interesting. Okay, well, do they have any combat tricks? GG? Okay, sure. So yeah, the deck's good if it manages to get off the ground and my opponent's deck doesn't, but let's jam. Let's jam game 3. I'm pretty sure Lamis Carosa would have been garbled there. Maybe I should trigger for each vampire. Did I like not? Yeah, one more vampires. I'm pretty sure the original design had a trigger for each vampire. Maybe I just changed it without because it felt too like for each. So it sounded too broken, but like when you look at the cards, actually not. I'll keep this because it's one drops and stuff, and I hope I don't get massacred. Actually, actually, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to play this first, so that if it dies, at least I get something out of it. Yeah. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go this first and then this, so that even if I don't draw a land, I can swing for 2. They play that thing, which is too big for Thirsty Works to kill. Cool. Corn Char, right? I mean, I can do a block Thirsty Works to kill that thing. Do I want to work with? It's not like they're not going to attack here, so yeah. If they have a combat trick, that really, yeah, then that really gets me. But otherwise, it should be fine. They are swing, okay? Yeah, block there. I really need the treasure, so that happens. Ever-growing ooze, yeah, that's scary too. But oh wait, I don't get the life if I. Okay, it's a slightly bad sequencing, but I guess I kill this thing now. Yeah, might as well kill the 3/3 while I still can. Oh, that's really bad. What's our bad doesn't help me because it doesn't dig for lands. Yeah, okay. I think I just played Awoken Ear and Pass because I mean I could play out 2 things right now, but I don't think that helps me. I could if I top deck. I mean I'm pretty much forced to top deck a land next turn, right? Also, they're just swinging 2/2 now. I guess I'm forced to take. I don't want to trade away my guys just yet. Difficulty spike. Okay, sure. That is going to whack me for some more. Oh, what? Oh, okay, they're proliferating. And yeah, that's probably game. I can't answer that. Bummalite. Oh, okay. That happens. Do I oh I get the land, but that's too late, so I'll just concede here. Let's see if they want game 4. Alright, let's go again. And this hand's Garbo. I need a 1-drop. This hand's that's a lot of 1-drops and not much else. I guess I keep it anyways. I mean, at least I can try to curve out with Awoken Air. Yeah. Actually, I can't go double Covetous Initiate because I don't have enough. The mana doesn't work out. So I kind of need a 2-drop off the top. Okay, well, that happens. Hey, that's a 2-drop off the top. This seems really good. And, I guess I'm blocking this on that unless they have some way of buffing it. But they probably do. Another personal shopper. Okay, that is starting to get scary. Bummalite. Yeah, that happens. So we're about to get some pretty big souvenir. That grows it out of range of thing I want to use to kill that, and that is a problem. Oh, Thorin, what does that do? That doesn't do anything. That also does not do anything. Oh, this is surprisingly not good. Okay, so like I can Thorin, you have to Scourge, turn into a 2/3. I guess that blocks stuff. Or I could just play 2 of these guys and then trade 2 for 1. Yeah, let's just play 2 of these guys and swing here. And I guess I'm trying to race them, even though I don't think this is a matchup where I can race them because their guys are just gonna get bigger, and I don't have flying. I guess like I technically could have played Soren and then made a flying guy, and then that would have sure. And they're going to pass. Interesting. Are they finally out of stuff? Oh, Clamor of the Festival. I can play Soren here, minus make the thing. Like that actually does get me somewhere on board, but board's still really dinky right now. Soren minus. I mean that gets me a reasonably large board, I guess. Soren plus on here, board stat. I don't want to gorge away Clamor of the Festival. I gorge one of the other vampires, but then I want vampires on board, so I'm just going to Clamor here first. And that did not flip anything useful. Or I mean, I was hoping it would flip a land, but I guess flipping vampire is fine. But then this, I'll swing here will at least get rid of one of the personal shoppers, so I think it's worth it. Yeah, like I need this to happen, or unless they have a combat trick. Oh, that is not going to go well for me. All right, fine, that happens. I think I just lose here. Yeah, why is it 2-man flash? That's the 33. Okay. They're swinging with 30. I don't think I can afford to block game them. They're only swinging with 1. I don't have hard removal, so I guess that means I'm actually forced to jump this. I probably want to do that anyways because I need the treasures pretty badly. Upkeep, I will keep the Clamor around. Woken Ear. I did not draw a land, but this doesn't help me at all because now I'm actually kind of screwed. So I want to play something off the Clamor this turn. I could play other Clamor and help top deck a land there. then play Overcooked Air after. I guess that's what I have to do. Okay, there we go. There's lands. Not the lands I would have preferred, but whatever. Grab Mountain, play Awoken Air. Do I swing here? I think it's trample after 2 attacks. I think I've stopped caring about blocking. I'm just going to try to make damage through. Then, or this guy could block again. But no, I don't really care about blocking at this point. Thorn can't push damage. Frosting Flame. Oh, okay. And now they have. I assume this is chump. If it's just chump, then I'm still like dead afterwards. Block. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my deck is just badly built, or like the vampire package just doesn't really come together. And it's probably one or so. It's one of those. Also, yeah, vampire isn't actually Soren isn't actually a vampire synergy card. It's just a general mid-range card, so I probably should not be playing this in my deck. It's technically like it's a vampire that comes with a one loyalty planeswalker. I guess that's what I should be thinking of it as. I think there's like better 3-drop planeswalker, better 3-drop vampires to run in that slot. How many vampires do I have? Like this main graveyard vampires in my graveyard. So because I'm like there's like one card that cares about vampire count in graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. Yeah, I am just taking all that in the face because I do not, or I don't think I can win by playing this offensive this game anyways. So that gets off a million triggers. And yeah, can't push lethal next turn. It's like 10 life. These guys need to get buffed like 5 times for that to happen. I blame the first clamor not flipping a land as the reason I lost. Yeah, that's what I'll blame the loss on. Oops, actually need to pay for this clamor. Yeah, I'm not making it. So yeah, turns out I'm pretty sure this deck is bad. Pretty sure Lamis is bad, even though I never played it because I don't think Lamis would have been good in any of those spots. And yeah, and also for the replays of yeah, I'm also pretty sure that yeah, I'm pretty sure difficulty spike might be too pushed because the problem is that it's instant speed. It's like a combat track that also enables all your. It's an enabler that's also a combat trick, and it's pretty cheap too. So like, there's just no good way to play around it. But yeah.